All right, so are you kind of getting tired of the same old liner locks, with D2 blade steel? Well, today I got something a little bit different for you. We're going to take a look at a brand new Civivi. This is the Voltaic. Up on the screen are going to be some specs, and the measurements I went ahead and I took myself, but I'll have them listed for you down in the description, along with the links to buy, the prices, and if there's any coupon codes. Here's just a few quick comparisons so you can get an idea of the true size of knife that we're working with here today. And you can see that the Voltaic is pretty much larger than all three. We got the Rat 2, the Delica 4, and then down at the bottom is going to be the Dozier Hunter. So after the price, I think that the blade shape has to be like one of the most important features. Well, I guess to me anyway, it's kind of the thing that grabs my attention and says, hey, over here, take a look at me, because if I like that blade shape, then I'm going to be interested enough to start looking at all the other specs, like, I don't know, the materials and the measurements. And that Voltaic, man, it definitely has a drop point shape that this thing really speaks to me. It's a 3.48 inch, full flat ground, 14C 28N Sandvik steel blade. That's great budget steel. And I love what they did here, because this choil, oh yeah, it's large enough for me to choke up on, but I know that just kind of depends on like the size of your hand. I mean, if you have like them big sausage fingers, then this is just going to be a big sharpening choil for you. We got two different opening options using either the flipper tab or the fuller, which it definitely there's enough of a ledge so I can catch my thumb on there to go ahead and do a slow roll. And I got to tell you, this thing is so easy to go ahead and spidey flick open. If you'd rather have thumb studs like instead of a fuller as that second opening option, then you are really going to want to go ahead and check out this Civivi Terax. Of course, that blade is going to be riding on a ball bearing pivot, so this was dropping shut. Ooh, yeah, like right out of the box. And even though, I can fail the deployment pretty much whenever I want, that opening action, oh yeah, that's good to go. Now, as a lefty, I always appreciate, this type of frame lock with inlays, because, I don't have to think about how I'm holding it or, where my fingers are resting when I go to open the blade. Especially when you have a frame lock with such a narrow handle design. It can be kind of difficult trying to keep your fingers off the lock bar. If you're not a lefty and you like the more traditional frame locks, without inlays, then this Civivi Cetos, oh yeah, this is a good one to consider. The 4.53 inch handle is, it's pretty comfortable, and there's no sharp edges, anywhere. And I've got, there's definitely plenty of room, you can see, for my medium-sized hand. Now, the weight is good. It's going to be slightly over 4 ounces, and it is just a little bit handle heavy, as you can see by the balance point. Yeah, it's a little bit back. At about $76. Now, my version has the Cuibourtia wood inlays, but, you can also get it in a micarta, or there's even a bead blasted blade and scales with a black G10 inlays. This knife is a perfect example of why, Civivi has just been dominating the affordable knife market. And I think it's just further proof that they really do listen to what their customers want. So, if you're getting tired of D2 liner locks, or maybe you're just looking for that one good quality everyday carry that is, going to be fun to fidget with a great budget blade steel, then, oh yeah, I think the Voltaic is one of Civivi's best. Now, of course, now that I've just went ahead and said that out loud, they're going to go ahead and they'll release a new one, I don't know, next month that'll probably top it. Right now, there's a video up on the screen that I personally picked out for you to go ahead and watch next. And hey, if you haven't already, consider subscribing if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.